Okay. So today we'll discuss about history. Nothing but so far we did multiple commits, right? Commits nothing but multiple changes we did, right? Those changes we can able to store it under here. Okay, the changes we can able to store, and what are the changes we did that could be stored as a log history. That log history we are going to see today. Okay, that is called as a viewing the commit history. After you have created the several commits, if you have cloned a repository with an existing commit history, you will probably want to look back to see what was happened. Like you want to see that what are the changes you did, what the things are happening. You want to see that. The most basic and powerful tool to do this is git log command. By default, with no arguments, git log lists the commits made in the repository in reverse chronological order. Reverse nothing but recent commits will be there in the top and the old commits will be there in the down. That is, the most recent commits show up first. This command lists each commit with its SHA1 checksum, the author's name and email and date written and commit message also. A huge number and variety of options to go to the git log commands are available to show you exactly what you are looking for. First, let me show that how the git log command will work. Let me check any files are there. Ignore file only, the other than everything is clear. Okay, I ignore file also. I'll add git space dot git ignore. Okay, I for sure the changes. Git space log log command. Look guys, if I enter git log command, my output will look like this. So where you can see commit will be there, commit number will be there. Okay, then post that this is the recent commit which I did. That's the reason head pointing to master, master, origin bar head. Everything is pointing to this particular one only because that's a recent change. You can see here today's date is reflecting the time period also, and I given the commit message name as ignored files. That's the reason this value you're getting. You can able to see that. So prior to this, we did this commit. You can see. So here the commit things are there here. Yesterday we did this commit. We created the file like this. Each and every information, whatever the commits you did, everything is reflecting here. See. So far, whatever the commits you did, all the commits you can see. That's the use of git log command. Next, another option will be this will only show the commits only, correct? You want to see more information, then one of the helpful option is that -p. Otherwise, hyphen patch also can be used. Git log -p, so -2 -p. So the here -p nothing but patch, number 2 nothing but only it -2 nothing but it will gonna show it gonna show that, so only two commits only, recent two commits only, it will show that. Okay, that is a -2 option. Let me show that with the bib discussion it's gonna show that git log -p -2. Not only two, you can put any value, 1 2 3 4, any value you can put up. That many commits with the elaborated way it will gonna show that. That is the use case of the patch command. Look at like this. So it will take a differentiation of the same file before editing, after editing the file, it will take a reference and here it is going to show what are the content you added. If you removed any content, it should be red color minus. If you added any content, it should be plus symbol with this symbol. I mean this green color. Okay. If you come little bit down, this is another comment. Okay, like this we can able to view the patch commands output. So here if you see that this option shows the difference in introducer in each commit. You can also limit the number of log entries displayed, such as using -2 to show only the last two entries. If you want 5, 6, 7, any number can be given. This option displays the same information but with a difference directly following the each entry. This is very helpful for code review or quickly browse what happened during a series of commits that collaborator has been added. You can also use a series of summarizing options with the git log command. Other options, git log --- stat command also can be used. For example, if you want to see abbreviated status of each commit, you can use the --- stat option like this git log. See, this it won't reflect that what are the changes you did. Instead of that, it will gonna show that number of lines, how many lines you added, how many lines you removed. Like this, it will going to remove. It will gonna show that. That is the use of stat command. Stat command is nothing but statistics. Stat command nothing but statistics. Another very good option is Another really useful option is --- pretty also can be used. This option changes the log output to a format other than the default. A few pre-built options can be used. So for example, what is the meaning of pretty is equal to one line? Nothing but if suppose right now we have only less commits only, but if you have 1,000, like more commits are there means if you run the git log command, it will gonna show more output. So we could not able to check all the commits. That's the reason git log --- is equal to one line command will allow us to pretty one line. Okay. So if I give this, you can see head -2 I given first two lines only it will gonna show first two commits. So this will show the output only in one line. This will only show the output in one line only. Okay. That's a pretty is equal to one line option. Next, multiple other options also there like git log pretty is equal to format. Custom format also we can give like a %h, %m, %n, like this also we can able to give that. Next, limiting the log output. Git also takes a lot of useful options such as options that you show only a subset of the commits. We have already seen one such option is -2 option which displays only last two commits. In fact, you can do -n where n is the integer value. You can use any number of commits over there. Other time limiting options such as -since and -until are the very useful commands. Okay, git log -since is equal to 2.weeks. If I run this command will going to get the output. Then git log command also can be used. So that means last 2 weeks data you want to see means like this you can go. Last 1 day data you want to see, that means git log hyphen since 1.day, like this also can be given. Hmm. Last 1 day data is reflecting. If I use this week, day, month can be used. Okay, that's about the checking the history. Any questions before proceeding? Just will use for showing the history. That's it. The developers what they committed, what the changes they made. If at all you want to see that means, then we're gonna use this option. Clear? Next, very beautiful option will be undoing the changes. At any stage, you may want to undo something. Here we will review the few basic tools for undoing the changes that you have made. Be careful because you cannot always undo some of the undos. This is the one if the few areas in Git where you may lose some work if you do not, if you do it wrong. Nothing but if something wrong in here, then this is the place only will be missed out. One of the common undos takes place when you commit too early or possibly forget to add some files, or you may mess up your commit message. If you want to redo that commit, make the condition additional changes and you forget to stage them and commit using -f amend option, we can use this command. Okay, let me show the practical, then you guys will get some understanding. Let me one existing file I'll take echo maybe abc.txt. I'll take an effort. Then one more I'll take suri.py. Let me run the git status command. Two files are reflecting. Okay, what I'll do means I'll add only one file. Git add abc.txt, enter. Git commit -m. Commit is happened, but I didn't push, guys. Remember, commit is done. But if you guys look at my commit, there could be typo error will be there, correct? The commit message is not correct, not aligned also. If I see that there could be some mistake will be there, the message. I want to correct that. For that, and also I forgot one file. This file I didn't add it. See, now I want to add this file with the same commit. Remember, but before that, let me run the git log command. Hmm. So files are committed. This is the recent commit. Okay. Now I need to correct the message. Git commit hyphen amend. I can run this command. This will open the VI editor. In the VI editor, I can check and I can able to correct the message. Look at, I'll correct the message. files files are commi date. I correct the message. Save. Now what happened? Nothing but earlier you did the commit, right? This commit, this commit, and if you compare this commit, the old commit is deleted and the new commit is replaced. That's the main use case of amend. AMMEND amend is there, right? That's the real use case of the amend command. Clear, guys? Any questions?
This
Now, if we do
I
status
have
command,
just one question. This
mhm.
amend command edit exactly which file, because we are not giving any file name in
We're not
command.
editing any files. We're editing the commit message only. So think
Okay.
logically. We modified two files, correct?
Hmm.
But only one file only added and committed. But
Hmm.
one more file, it was red color only, modified state only. I forget it. You can think like that. I might forget it. So now already I committed. But this the file which I created, right? That file also should be go with the same commit. Another commit I can do separately, but I don't
Hmm.
want to do another commit. In the same commit only I want to do. But you already committed.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So think logically two words here. Redo, undo. Undo nothing but going back. Redo nothing but going forward. So far we did the forward, but in case some mistake you did, you want to go back means that's not do right. That's what
Hmm.
I did. So the whatever the file I forget it, I added the file, and also the message I created wrong message, right? I corrected the message also. The use case of amend command. Clear? Any questions? Next, now I didn't push that, guys. Remember, I didn't push that. Now, now here you can see origin branch is ahead of origin bar master by one commit. So I'm not pushing this. So think logically here. So I did some mistake where in my code, the files which I committed right now, right? In those files having some mistake. So I want to correct the mistake. If I push, what will happen? If I push, the files automatically will go to central server. So then after that, I could not able to do anything. Everyone will get to know what mistake I did. So, but now only committed. I didn't push that, right? So here itself, I can able to debug that, and I can revert the code. I can update the new code. Okay. If at all I want to do that, how I can do that is called as a git reset. Before that, git log pretty is equal to I'll take this one. I'll take this commit. I don't want. I mean, I want to take this back previously. So, guys, remember three sections are there: right? Working tree, staging area, committed area. Right now, these files are in committed area. What is the previous state? This is a green color state, staging area. Green color to working tree, red color. Okay, right now no color, white color you can take, white color to green color to red color. If at all you want to move the files back to previous state means we're gonna use undoing the changes. Okay, so here, so I need to copy the commit message, then git reset head head hyphen 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 uh, like this soft head cap one, nothing but cap one, nothing but recent commit. If at all you want to take the second file means head 2 we can use. Head 2 can be used. Head 2 means previous it will take. Head 3 means third will take. Okay, I'm taking the first one. So remember, before I run the git status command, no files are reflecting. After I run this command, some files should reflect. Okay, let me see. Able to see? My both the files are came back. That is the use of this head command, the soft head command. Now see the files are green color. Now if at all you want to modify, again you cannot modify it on the staging area. If at all you want to modify anything, you need to do it on the working directory only. Then what we can do? This is done. This is also done. Now we have now our files will be in staging area. We want to unstage a file. Unstage nothing but the green color becomes red color. You want to make that. So the next two sections demonstrate how to work with your staging area and working directory changes. The nice part is that the command you use to determine the state of these two areas also reminds you how to undo the changes to them. So for example, let's you say you have changed two files and want to commit them as a two separate changes, but you accidentally typed git add star and staged them both. How you can unstage of the two files git status command reminds you right below the conditions to committed the essays, so the command we can able to give. Okay, so let me show that, guys. Two files are there, right? Now I want to make these files to be red color, so I can use the first command git restore hyphen staged, then you can give the file name. This will going to take the file back to previous state. If at all you want to status, see, earlier it was green color, after I run this command it become a red color. Next, but one more file is there. For this one, I'll use another command for this. Git reset head, then we can give the file name. This is another command. For same purpose only, another command. Now we can see both are red color. Okay, using this command. Now the files will be in a red color modified state. Okay. You will tell you want to unmodify the files. Unmodifying a modified file. So what if you realize that you do not want to keep the changes what you made on the particular file? How can you easily modify it or revert it back to what it looked like when you last committed the file? Luckily, the git status tells you how to do that. So under the unstaged area, changes are not staged for commit. It tells you pretty explicitly how to discard the changes you made. So we can use two commands are there for this also. Git restore file name. So now red color is there above, correct? After if I run this command, no color. See, the file is not there. For second file, you want to do the checkout command can be used. Git checkout. Sorry. Okay, like this we can able to work with the undoing the changes.
Can you please repeat the last step and what it does exactly?
I'll tell you. Look at my screen. Git status command we run, correct? What are the state of the files? Modified is there, correct? Red color modified. So what I thought means, why it's modified? Because I added some content to these files. That's the reason these are modified, correct? So now I realize that the changes what I made to this file not required. I don't want to take those to the next step. Then I want to remove the lines, right? Whatever the lines I added, I can remove that. So, but you can
Okay.
think logically, you added one or two lines. If you're aware that where you added, then you can remove it. One login, like we can VI to the file, like we can get inside the file and we can remove it. But you added 1,000+ lines, but not consequently, nothing but not line by line you added. So in the middle itself, middle you added. Then how do you recognize and how do you remove the more lines? It's quite not feasible for you to do that, right?
Correct.
Such a moment we can able to use these commands, restore command and checkout command. What these guys will do, so whatever the changes you modified, right, those will remove it automatically from the file and it will restore the file back to previous state.
Okay, this git restore and git checkout both are same.
Both are same, functionality is same, commands are different, but both the functionality is same. What it will going to do, modified files becomes unmodified files. It will make it
Okay.
like
Okay, fine.
okay. That's about the undoing the changes. It's working with remotes. To be able to collaborate on any Git project, you need to know how to manage your remote repositories. Remote repositories are versions of your project that are hosted on the internet or somewhere. You can have several of them, each with generally either read-only copy or read-write for you. Managing remote repositories include knowing how to add a remote repository, remove the remote repositories that are no longer valid, manage various remote branches and option them being tracked or not. So showing the remote repositories. So we can able to use a command called git remote command. This will going to show remote where it's pointing. Remote. Like how did you clone? You can want to see that means git remote command can be used. Origin is reflecting. Origin is a default name. It will reflect. So then if you want to see elaborated way, -v you can able to use. So git remote git remote -v. Okay, git remote -v. This is gonna show like how you clone the last class. We clone the repository, right? That value is reflecting. If at all you want to add any remote repository means we can use git remote add then URL we can give short name and we can URL we can given. If at all you want to fetch git fetch short name we can give like this. Like this git fetch origin we can give. This will going to fetch the information. Then fetching and pulling the remote from the remotes. Fetching and pulling from the remote. To get the data from the remote projects, you can run git fetch command, get remote name. The command goes out to the remote project you have specified and pulls down all the data from the remote project that you have. Do not share it, have it. After you do this, you should have a reference of all the branches from the remote, which you can merge in the out inspect at any time. So git fetch origin can be used. Okay. We can also run the git pull command. Then pushing to remote, we can git push short name we can give means it will going to upload it. Inspecting means git remote show origin. If you run this will show. So look at here. This will show remote is pointing to which path. Renaming and removing the remotes. Then git remote rename old name new name we can able to change. Git remote remove space name if we give means it will gonna remove. Then we have a show command will be there git show. So git show command what it will going to do means it will pick up the recent commit what you did. Then it will going to show the values for that. Like in the git log command we saw the output, right? Similar way, git show command will show the output of the recent commit which you did. Okay, git show command also can be used. Next, tagging in Git. What is tagging? Nothing but generally in the company every month they used to do the release. Every month they are updating the new packages. Okay, so the like most of the VCS version control system Git has the ability to tag specific endpoints in a repository history as being tracked. Very important. Typically, people use this functionality to mark the release points like v 1.0, 2.0, 3.0 like this. In this section, you will learn how to list the existing tags, how to create and delete the tags, and what are the different types of tags also you're going to learn. Okay. What is the use of this tags? Nothing but, so this month is January. In the January month I'm doing the release some packages, correct? So this whole tracking purpose, they used to create a one name card v 1.0, v 1.1 like this. They'll create one tag. In that tag we'll have all the data. Okay, this month whatever you're going to do, right, what are the commits, whatever the files you're going to create, right, everything will be stored with that particular format only. Okay, for that we'll use this tag. Just a moment. Like this. Okay. So listing the tags. How to list the tags? We can use the command called git space tag is the command can be used. See, git tag. I didn't create any tags. That's the reason it's not showing anything. If I create any tags, this will point out here. It will gonna show. It will gonna list out here. Okay. Listing the tags in Git is straightforward. Just type git space tag command. This command will list the tags in the alphabetical order. Then we need to create a tags. Then how to create the tags? Git supports two types of tags, lightweighted tag and annotated tag. These are the two types of tags are there. Lightweighted tag and another one is annotated tag. Lightweighted tag is very much simple like a branch that does not change. It just provides a pointer to the specific commit. But annotated tags are stored as a full objects in the Git database. There are checksum would contain the tagger name, email address, date, and will have a commit message also will be there. It is generally recommend that you create another tag so you can have all the information about other bit. If you want temporary tag, for some reasons you do not want to keep the other information, then lightweight tags will be used. Like longer duration, annotated tags. For shorter duration, for temporary purpose, lightweighted tags can be used. Then annotated tags we'll discuss first. Creating an annotated tags in the Git is simple. The easiest way is to specify -a. When you run the tag command, git tag -a version, then along with -a, then message we can able to pass it like this. Like this we can able to create the, now if I run the git tag command, it will reflect the tag. In this, whatever the changes you do, right, everything will be stored with the name card. The 1.0 is there, v 1.0 is there, right? In this name only, this is a code word you can fill. In this code only everything will be stored.
What if we want to see the message what it contains?
We can show that as well. Git show command, if you run it, it will show that message. We added this one, right? Git show v 1.0. If I add that, this will show. See, tag number, tagger name, date. This is the one. And also it will going to point the recent commit what you did, right? That also going to be added to this particular list. That's the reason. Look at today what the commit we added. That is also mapped to this one. That's a show command. Lightweight tag. Lightweight tag we can able to create with a symbol called git space tag space v 2.0 lw. So this like this we can create a lightweight tag. What is this lw at the end? That is lightweighted. This option is there, right? This is called as a lightweighted. If at all you want to push the tags, how do you push the tags? So by default, git push command does not transfer the tags to the remote server. You will have to explicitly push the tags to the shared server after you have created them. So you can run the command called git push origin tag name. So you can push that. If you have more tags means git push origin hyphen tags. If you add that, tags will be published. Let me show that. Look at my screen, guys. Right now tags at 0 is there. Able to see 0 tags are there. After I push, it should show some tags. Git push. Both the tags are pushed. If I refresh it here, two tags will reflect. See, reflecting. If I click on this, 2.0, 1.0. If at all you want the zip file, tar file, you can download and you can able to extract it. That's the use case of the tag. Deleting the tags. If at all you don't want the tags means how do you delete that? To delete a tag on your local repository, you can use -d option, git a tag -d, then tag name. See, I deleted the tag from local. If I refresh, the two tags as it is there. To delete the tag from remote servers, you can run git push origin hyphen delete, then the tag name. Git push origin hyphen delete, then you can give the tag name, then it will going to delete. Git push origin. So this will delete from the online as well. One more also there.
Deleting from local, no, sir?
This I did online. Online is deleted, but local is not deleted. Local I am also deleting. Tag -d, then this version, this name. Now if I refresh, it should not reflect. Both should be removed. Yeah, 0 tags now. The tags are removed. If at all you want to get inside the tag means we can able to use get checkout tag name if we can use. So this will going to give the get inside the that one. Okay, that's about the remote systems and along with the tagging. Okay, so in the next class what we are going to do means this one concept, two concepts are left out. This will discuss in the next class and we can wind up the git. Okay, the concept will be branching, merging, rebasing, stashing. Like this few of the concepts are there that record only one class. Maybe probably tomorrow class we'll discuss about that and we can able to complete the git and github. Okay, further next class we'll start the github Bitbucket. Bitbucket it required only one class only, like what we did on the Git, right? Same thing we can do it on the Bitbucket also. Okay. Any questions, guys? The very important concept is this branching and merging only in the Git. That's we'll discuss in the tomorrow's class.
Thank you.
So these tags can be removed anywhere, no, sir? In
Yes.
staging as well as in remote, anywhere you can remove, no, usually.
Local also remove, or central also remove. Any place you can remove. Like the purpose of this will be simple. Like started releasing. Today is January 1st. This month you used to do the releases, right? You wrote the code and you started keeping the things on the V1.0 is the tag name. In this, you all this month releases will be stored in this one. So you uploaded that to GitHub. So GitHub will give one zip file. Right? We saw the zip file, right? The zip file, if you download, what are the changes you did, right? Everything will be stored in that. That's for releasing, for making release smoother, we'll use this tagging.
But usually, latest tag will be available in GitHub, no, sir? Otherwise, they will, all will be in staging area itself, usually.
Correct, correct. Local itself also there and central also. After you push central, it will go. If you don't push means it will be the local only.
Okay, okay. Staging means local, you mean to say. Okay,
So
okay, okay, okay. But latest one will be usually pushed to the this one, no, sir? GitHub.
GitHub, correct.
Okay, okay. Are we doing any project on this one, sir? Simple project?
We'll do that. I'm gonna share the details as well. You guys
Ah,
can spend some time on this Saturday, Sunday because you guys have to prepare this, right? The concepts what
correct.
I
Yeah.
set up.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
tomorrow I'll complete branching and merging also, right? Enter
Hmm.
Git and GitHub will complete. Okay,
Okay,
tomorrow. Then
okay.
I'll share tomorrow night. I'm gonna share the projects which are related to Git and GitHub. What you guys can do. I'll share that. You guys can prepare the projects your own. I'll give the ideas how to do that and those steps I'll gonna share. Okay, problem statement. I mean to say, based on
Mm-hmm.
the problem statement, you guys have to do that project. Those projects only will be updating in the resume.
And similar kind
And
of things will be we are doing in the industry also in companies, correct?
like in the company, what type of tasks they'll give, right? Those kind of tasks I'll give you. Okay, you guys can prepare on those. Okay,
Okay, and you mean to say day-to-day activities usually.
day-to-day activities. With respect to Git, what could be our day-to-day activities? Those I'm gonna share. So based upon those, you guys can prepare and you can do those.
Okay, got it, sir, got it.
Okay, cool. That then, if no questions, then we'll wind up here. Thank you so much for a valuable time, guys. Bye.
Thank you, sir.